Oh wow, look, a completely normal desert temple. I wonder what's inside. Oh. Well, this is weird. Yeah, this is a tiny desert temple. It's a little off-putting. But this was made based off of a comment from Visalis? I'm sure I completely butchered your name, so I'm so sorry. The comment says, a museum that has every Minecraft structure built out of mini display entities on display. And sure enough, we have the Museum of Tiny Stuffs. And this is the desert temple. This took me an hour to build. A couple weeks ago, I built a sphere in vanilla Minecraft, no mods, kind of crazy, but you'll notice that my frame rate is 77 frames per second, 79, 80. If I go ahead and just take this and delete it, 1,067 frames. Wow, that really took a toll on my computer. So needless to say, we're gonna be doing the rest of this video without the sphere here. Don't worry, I backed up the world because that took way too long for me to just immediately delete it, but wow, this is so much better. And today, we're gonna take this concept one step further. I asked you on my community tab for some crazy things that I could build with display entities. And you guys did not disappoint, as you can see right here. Display entities are absolutely wild, and today we're using Axiom to control them and use them in really cool ways. All of which are suggested by you. As you can see, I haven't filled out this entire museum with stuff, so as we go through this video, we're gonna add things to this museum. Starting with this comment, a real-looking gaming PC. Well, it's funny you should mention that because while I'm building it, this video is sponsored by Apex Gaming PCs. If you've been feeling like the hardware in your current computer just makes gaming feel impossible, then I highly recommend you take a look at Apex Gaming PCs. Okay, general case form factor. They're a PC building company with an excellent selection of hardware for you to choose from, and we've gone ahead and put together 3 preset tiers of computers for you to start with. Motherboard, a couple sticks of RAM, the CPU, all of which are built and tested by Apex to make sure they just work when they get to you. Okay, let's pretend those are fans. Graphics card. They have great performance in modern games, and they use hardware from trusted component manufacturers like Nvidia and AMD. Power supplies thing, bottom piece of the case. Plus, if you don't like the specs of the ones that I chose, you can customize your build with the Apex configurator to cater to your specific needs. Fan, a CPU cooler. Today, instead of using my code, all of the prices on the Apex website have actually been lowered by 30% across their entire lineup, including my PC builds. They've gone ahead and listened to feedback from partners and have decided to make a massive change to their price structure in an effort to give more people access to a high-powered gaming computer. CPU cooler piece there. I'm gonna use candles for pipes. Nice. Wow. Actually, you know what? That actually doesn't look terrible. Only one thing left to do here. Perfect. So, that being said, head on down to the link in the description and get your new PC today. Now is literally a better time than ever before. Huge thanks to Apex Gaming PCs for sponsoring this video, and now let's head to the next comment. A downscaled village that you can walk on like a giant.
We'll get Pakui involved.
Yes, perfect idea.
When I tell you this took me about 2 hours today, I am not kidding. Because each one of these is each individual display entities. I thought that took a long time, but man. The fun part of this one, though, is that these villagers that are in here, they're real villagers. They're just scaled down. So I had to put barrier blocks in all around the edges so they just wouldn't walk off the edge. I could also join them. Hey man, how's it going? How are you? Oh, I don't know what happened there. We're just gonna move on. Each of these houses does have some interior detail, but as you can see, I'm kind of in the floor. This probably took the longest, this little church structure, because yeah, I had to do each individual piece. I had to include stuff inside. There's torches. There's so much detail to this. There's a lot of detail I didn't think was here. But yeah, here we are. Hey guys, how's it go? Oh. So now I just have a tiny village. Was it worth it? But it looks really cool. It's kind of a surreal little diorama. You could spawn a text display with red text and the word subscribe. I wonder what this word means, but I think your viewers should definitely do it. Yes, let me walk out of my house here and, What do you think, tiny villager? Should they subscribe? Iron Golem, did you know that 75% of my viewers aren't subscribed and they need to subscribe? Please let them subscribe. Are you gonna beat them up if they don't? Watch out! A secret entrance with a block that's secretly a display entity so you can fall through it. Yes, a mystery entrance to a secret room. I like it. And the funny thing is, it's been here the whole time, right under your noses. If I can find, where is mine? I don't know. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. Well, that's right. It's not real. It's a fake block. I could move it. It's not real. Blocks aren't real. Change my mind. It's very strange that I can just stand in the block. What the heck? And then you just sink into the floor. Hey, how you doing? No one will know. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret that only you and I know about. Any art you want, it just has to make you think. Take think however you want. Thinking. Such skillfully made artwork. Yes, yes. You know, I've never really understood this style of art. But hey, you know, art is subjective, so that makes you think, you know? Like, why is there a blue square in the middle of a red field? Is it a representation of society? Is it something special that the artist intended? Or is it literally just a blue square on a red rectangle? I don't know. I made the thing and I have no clue. I should really sign this. Think by Knarfy. Inspired by the lightsaber maker. Truly a wonder of the world. Art makes you think. Put down in the comments what you think about this. What does this make your brain think about? What do you think? Either a miniature house or a massive one. Well, we've already kind of done the miniature houses, so let's do the massive house. You wanna know my favorite thing since the last time that we did this? They fixed the group duplication system. So now is it not only easier to make a sphere, but we can make this house incredibly huge. Whoa. Has it touched the ground yet? No, there we go. Summon a player for scale and big house. I think we need a big villager to go along with this. Oh, too big, too big. There we go, perfect. Now he's got a big house because he's a big guy, so he needs a big house. That's a really big house. The greatest thing too is that we could make it bigger. Here we go. Okay, now that is a big house. Jeez, it takes forever to move it anywhere because it's just, it disappeared. Oh no, there's a certain limit to how far we can see things. Oh man, it really doesn't know what to do. Look at that big house, giant house. Oh my word, that is just wild looking. Is this house big enough for you? Wow. Well, we did it. Big house, complete. It's probably gonna disappear. Yeah, it's just gonna disappear if I can. Oh, I can only see that. Well, I guess we're gonna have giant stairs floating in the sky. Cool. Yes, beautiful. I'm gonna leave that guy out here. Make a penguin, please. You know, I'll try. We'll find out if my penguin building skills are any good. I'm gonna try to completely do this from memory. I'm not gonna look anything up. I think that coal block, yeah. Just shrink this down a little bit. Boop. Yep, tall body. Give him a little head here. I'm gonna shrink this down a little more. Okay, that's the head. Gosh, making animals is not my strong suit here. Okay, I got this. I need this to be a wing. I'm gonna spin it and then move it in. You know what? That's not too bad like that. I like that. Okay, perfection. And now I can just shrink this down a little bit and then change this to a nice like white color. Let's do smooth quartz. Oh, that doesn't look right. Go down. And this is the tail. Yeah. Okay, I need a couple little feet, little flippers. Let's change this to a yellow, I think. You know what? It actually kind of works, though. I like that. Oh, they're a little too low. There we go. Beautiful. It's missing some eyes, though. Let's do that. Oh, no. No! I'm keeping it, but oh no. This guy's seen some things, man. This guy's been through it. I changed the beak and it made it worse. Look at him, he's beautiful. Oh, my beautiful penguin boy. I've got the perfect name for this exhibit. Are you ready? This right here is a penguin. My beautiful penguin man. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. It's just the blank stare into infinity is so terrifying. Oh man. All right, I've been looking at this for too long. I need to move on. This is perfect. Why do I love this so much? Why do I love them? Oh, their eyes aren't even attached. I didn't even realize. Look at them. Okay, I need to move on. I need to move on. This is too good. One very funky Sange. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't entirely know what a Sange is, but I'll think of something. This feels like a Sange, right? I'm just gonna make it real wacky. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that's that's pretty wacky. I can't, this is so hard to comprehend. What is going on here? I don't even know how I was able to morph it. This is a Sange if I've ever seen one. Between Sange and Thousand Eye Stare over there, we're getting some crazy stuff in this video. It's so trippy. What? Why does it do the weird, like, perspective warping thing? Funky Sange. I'm just struggling to comprehend it. You know, like, I'm just struggling to, like, figure out how this exists. For the record, this could exist in vanilla Minecraft. Like this, we don't need the mod to see what's going on here. And that breaks my brain a little bit. I am broken. And so is this Sange. A bunch of redstone blocks shown in cross sections with what the inside would look like. Oh, this is a fascinating concept. So for example, here's an observer, right? And if we think a little bit about what is inside of it, we can think of like other redstone components that could probably be in here. Or in the case of this thing, I have an idea. Here we go, here we go. Boom. Now we have an eye on the inside. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, I can actually make this happen. Wait, this is so cool. I scaled this negatively, essentially, is what happened here. I set the transformation, the scale here to -1, and that allows you to look into the block, which is kind of awesome. It's so trippy. Like, this is just crazy. I'm gonna do this. So we'll take a repeater. We're basically just trying to show how the inside of this observer works. So essentially what we're gonna try to do here is get it from this point to this output and actually have components doing their jobs, which is such a cool concept. I actually kind of love this. Okay, so let's say the eye in here observes something, right? We'll take a comparator reading from it, which makes sense, right? The comparator makes a lot of sense. And then we give this a little bit of a sync up thing here. And then we get some redstone dust. And now we have these outputting to that. And then this is the observer. And this is how an observer works. Check it out. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Oh my gosh, you know what'd be even better, actually? Wait, hold on. That's actually so cool. I'm trying to make it something that like actually makes a lot of sense, you know? That's kind of legit. The inside of an observer. Incredible. I love this concept of like, what does the inside of a redstone block look like, you know? Inner workings. Look at it. That in and of itself is kind of a neat idea for an entire video, honestly. So what a cool concept to explore. If you guys also want to explore this concept, you're welcome to. The Axiom mod is free to download. You can try it yourself. That's so cool. Okay, all right. I have one more thing that I want to finish out this line with. And the comment just says, burger. We're gonna make burger. So starting with the bottom bun, what do we do for that? Let's see how this looks. Yeah, you know, I don't hate that. I think that's pretty great. This burger is gonna be kind of a square. So Wendy's burger, I guess? Oh, wait, no. What if we use actual, like, food items in this? Oh, this actually could be great. Let me make the top bun a little more detail, give it a little curve on the top. There we go. Just gonna group that together and top bun. Okay, so we got the bottom bun. Let's start with, like, how about a sauce? Netherrack seems like actually a pretty good option for that. It might be, it's a little gross thinking about it as netherrack, but, you know, it's supposed to be sauce, okay? Don't overthink it. We're gonna pretend that that's a layer of sauce. That works, I guess. Let's do some steak. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's do like 4 of them. So kind of like this. I'm gonna stack them so we're not getting any sort of Z fighting. Sure. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's pretty good. Okay, burger patty. That kind of works. Yeah, I will put that on the burger. It's no longer just a square burger. I like it. Okay, now let's get cheese, I think. What's a good cheese block? Oh, you know what? Perfect cheese block. Got it. Nailed it. Sponge. Cheese. It's not quite, it's not quite yellow, but you know what? It's kind of cheese. maybe there's something better. Oh, ooh. Okay. That actually kind of works. It's not like the perfect option. I don't know, but you know, I like it. I think the raw gold works. What if we just do regular gold? Would the regular gold look better? You know, actually, yes, regular gold. We're going with regular gold because it looks like it's shiny melted. We need veggies. So what if we just did leaves? Just straight up leaves, you know, as like lettuce, maybe? I don't know, man. I think it works, right? Lettuce is on there now. Yeah, that works. How do I do onions? Because I kind of want to put onions on this burger. Iron trap door, maybe? Yeah. Maybe underneath the lettuce. Okay. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have onions. Onions, lettuce, cheese, burger. Anything else? What else do we even put on burgers? What goes on burgers? Tomato. Tomato could be good. Yeah, mangrove trapdoor. Using a couple trapdoors today. And you know what? We'll shrink this down and we'll do like little tomatoes. You know? Like tomato rings, you know? Like you cut them and then they're in like little rings, right? So then you have tomato rings. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm clearly a culinary expert. Yeah, that's nice. I don't hate that. I hate that. The weird glitchiness. But I don't hate the burger. I could see myself eating this. It looks very square and crunchy, but I could see it. And then we just place the bun on top. Yeah, burger. That actually looks kind of good. All right, burger going over here. Please hold for burger repair. Ladies and gentlemen, burger. I'd eat the whole thing. It works. It's what do you think? Long burger brings a whole new meaning to smash burger. Burger accomplished. Burger acquired. We have really filled this place out. I think I need one more display here though. And you know what I'll put there? My old pal, this disc. Perfect disc. And that completes the museum of tiny stuffs. This wall is bare. Those walls are also, there's nothing on the ceiling. This is kind of empty. You know what? It's good enough. I'll make it feel better. I'm gonna add a red carpet. There we go. Perfect. Amazing. Incredible stuff. And it's filled with tiny people. I'm honestly kind of happy with this. Like, I'm actually pretty proud of what I've put together here today. So thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Uh-oh.